In this video, I'm going to show you how to use all the functions and features inside the monthly report template for all of the normal user and normal staffs. So the first thing that is very important is the email subject as usual, because you need to make sure the email subject name inside your setting sheet is same with the email subject inside the email draft that you created in your email. So let's say there is an email blast test subject here. So it would be the same, it should be the same with the email subject inside the setting sheet. And then same goes, you need to really can put your variables and fields or placeholder, you can name it anyway. So after that, you need to put one more important thing, which is the tracker. This is very important to be typed inside the email draft, because it is used to track the email sent out to the recipients, whether the user has bounced the email, has blocked the email, or has read the emails. So after creating the email draft, the user then need to go into their drive to upload the weekly report generated from the Apollo website. So for example, now you have downloaded a CSV raw data file from the Apollo website, and now you just need to, what you need to do is you need to upload it to the drive first, because we need to open it in the drive. So simply click the simply click this new button, and then click the file upload, and then upload the file inside of my drive. So let's say the file is uploaded inside of my drive already, and it is appear as a CSV file format. So you need to right click on it and then open with Google Sheets. Yes, so after it is open with Google Sheets, the user can right click on this Google Sheets, right click on it, and then click copy to existing spreadsheet. So the user should copy to the correct folder of the monthly report folder, which is, for in this case, is a test folder, and then the project folder, and then the correct year and the correct month, and of course the correct folder, which is this Apollo contact report. And then choose your own monthly report. For example, I'm the Louis Kang. I will put it inside. So the file, the Google Sheet is now put inside this already. So the user then can just rename it to any way he wants. For example, I can say week report, week one report, or anything, and then the user can start using it. So for example, the user drag it to here, and then the user can select the column. So after this select button, oops, yes, you, as usual, you need to grant the access to access the data by signing into your own company email. So click allow. So after the authorization is successful, the user can just start using it. So for example, the user select column. So this will select the usual columns that the normal staff actually needs. For example, industry, the phone, the email, the title, and then the user of course can delete some unneeded column. For example, they don't want the email status, or you don't want the mobile phone, you can just highlight it to white. But if you need that, you can just highlight to yellow. Same goes with others. You can highlight to yellow if want, and highlight to white if don't want for other columns. So after you click this, after you select column, you click this filter. What happens is it will only filter out. It will only make the columns which is highlighted with the yellow background to be remaining, and all others columns are then deleted. So it will now also pop out these columns. And after that, the all of the targeted recipients will be automatically pop out inside this abstracted to this email blast sheet. So the user don't need to manually copy the name and then manually copy the email of the recipients to this email blast sheet. And then for this weekly report template, as you can see here, there are some blue columns and red columns. So the red columns are the columns that the user need to manually update the data, such as agreement, requirement, meeting, proposal. But the blue columns, which is email intro 1, intro 2, intro 3, email reads, email bounce, are the columns that will no need to be manually key in the data, because the data will be automatically pop up here. But the notes and the call remark needs the manual process. And then after that, the user can see in the email blast here. So as usual, the user can just select any file they want to send to the all recipients or attachment. So user just need to go inside your drive or anywhere and then just copy the link of the file like the usual way the team does, and then copy a link. And then let's say this is a file that I want to send to all the recipients, and then copy. So this is a file ID. For example, this is a file I want to send to all recipients. Okay, so for example, I just want to send to because this is just a testing video guides, I want to send it to myself. So for example, I don't want this much. I just need 3 emails, which I also need to change here because I cannot use the real email. For example, the first one is my personal own email, and this one is my school campus email. And for example, the last one is my company email. So let's say this is completed. I also need to make some changes in here because I just made this email up for myself. I also need to update in here because it will update the email status of that recipients according to the email inside this weekly report. So let's say it's done here. That means all the process is done. The user can just click the third steps, which is to send email. So as you can see here, the email is sent one by one, and also after that, the email intro will be updated here. So after the script finished running, as shown here, finished script, the user can see the email sent and done in here, but also the user can see the done inside this email intro 1, because this is only the first time these three recipients receive their introduction. So it will be done here. So for example, let's say for example, the staff imports another week reports here, and let's say the recipients are the same. That means the same people will be receiving the email. What will happen is the user can just click the send email now again to send the email to these same 3 recipients the second time. So same thing like just now, after the script finishes running, it will update the email saying done and here, and email red bounce back here. And then after that, in the week one report, what will happen is the done will be appearing the email 2 column. So this marks that the same user has received the second the second email, and then after that, also the user can check whether the email is bounced back or not. But since all of the three emails are using this button to check the email bounce back, but since these three emails is the email that is valid, and I didn't block the message from my company email which sent the email, so even if I click the button here, it will not show any changes here because it will not bounce back any emails. So what if the recipient has read the email, is that it will update the email read here and also inside the weekly one report here if the recipient has read the email. So let's say I read the email. I'm in Ryan. Let's say I read the email. Hi Ryan, hope you and family, and then I received the file. So what will happen here is under the here weekly one report, it will appear a red under the Ryan row, and also same goes with the email blast, it will be red under here. And then what if I am Henry from another email? If I read the email, which is this Johnson 1115 email, which is the Henry's email. So as you can see here, I received the email 2 times because just now we sent it 2 times. And then if I click inside here, that means this marks that the Henry has read the email because we have a tracker that track the emails. So now if I go back to here, you will see that under the Henry, under this email, it will appears emails read under the emails blast sheet and also the weekly report sheet, which is right here. Okay, so same goes with the another email, which is this email. So let's say I'm the Mudifi, I also received the 2 email, and then I click inside the email. So the same thing will also happens, which is the email rec will be appearing here automatically without the user to click any button or do any actions to make it work. So as here email rec. So in this read recipient log and the bounce back log, it will record down all the bounce back history and the read history of all the recipients. And then for the last step, which is the monthly report, the user can actually just click this button to update all the status in here. But before that, we just check back what we need to add on for this here. For example, if the user wants to click for the phone intro, and then the user wants to click for the LinkedIn intro. So after that, the user can just click this button to update the monthly report. So this button, which is the update monthly report button, will take quite a little bit of time, like 1 to 2 minutes, because it will look through all of the weekly report sheets that is possibly exist. So let's wait it patiently. So after the script finish, you can see that there is one cold call, because under this sheet is only one cold call, and then since there are 6 emails sent out to 3 recipients, there will be 6 under the cold email, and also there will be 3 LinkedIn, because just now I have manually updated to done and 3 done under this LinkedIn intro. And then also the email rep, because just now I have demonstrated how the recipients read the email, and it will be populated, it will be shown in here. So there will be 3 emails read here. So same goes with other columns the user want to manually update the cells inside here. But regardless what, after this update monthly report is clicked and this button is clicked, it will show in this monthly report. And also for the timestamp, that means the current the latest time that the user clicked this this button. So yeah, that's all for it.